What's going on, everyone? AndCap24 here from Playbook.gg. And in today's video, I want to go over a specific formation out of the Patriots playbook that is one that I really like to go after the meta in which you're sending 7 to 8 players at you and you have to make a quick read. Now, if this is the first time checking out our channel and you want to win more games playing Madden, hit that subscribe button below. Don't forget to also click that bell icon to make sure you never miss any of our videos. Alright guys, so I know I did a video on this and have done several different videos lately on the 146 meta blitz. Now, it's not just 146, I want to make sure that I clarify it. It's any type of formation in which people are blitzing all linebackers, pressing them, making sure that they got outside contains, and you see basically a line of 7 people on the line of scrimmage and they're sending everybody. I play LCQ right now. I'm in the top 100, and I tell you right now, I play the best of the best every single day, and I face this defense every single game without fail at some point of the game, okay? And the reason for it is it's very tough. People, if they sit back in coverage and you're dotting them up, they go to this, okay, let's see if he can handle pressure, okay? And it doesn't matter if it's 146, 245 odd, whether it's 3-4 odd, 3-4 even. They are setting the house, bring the crib, basically, try to make sure that you can beat it. This formation has a great opportunity to beat it because it has what I call basically some glitchier routes, unique routes, something that is definitely helpful when it comes to beating this type of meta. Now, what the meta is, and I kind of showed it in the last video, is that they're going to blitz everybody, but they're going to beat the outside players and outside quarters, okay? Now, I'm going to go call halfback sluggo. Now, the way you can definitely tell, because I want to make sure that there's a couple comments in the YouTube video on Monday, what if they do this? What if they do that? As far as leave it in a cloud, leave it in a soft squat. That does happen, but you can usually tell 2 different things. One, this is a solution-based play call. This is after you've already seen them do the outside quarters. A lot of times, if somebody is moving this guy, which is the safety, down and above this player, he's either manning him up, or what he's doing is he's putting him in an inside quarter. That is going to be a nice tell for you that they're not playing clouds or soft squats because they're putting that guy out of position to help, right? Because then you can basically put anything up the middle and cover. If he was on a ability to do a deep half, the tight end's got an easy path up the middle, and they don't want to put themselves in that type of predicament. They would leave this guy in the middle over here, right? So it's one of those deals. Most of the time, if they bring the guy straight down, they're in outside quarters. Now, the other thing that you want to see is that if they put a guy and move him down here, a lot of times if they're leaving that guy on an island, they're on outside quarters. So movement by their defense really depicts a lot of times because they're probably putting their players in the right positions. A lot of times what they're doing is they're hovering over this player and basically using that spy to help, get it in. So I'm just going to leave it like this, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about this route by the B. Now, the reason why I like this formation so much is that the tight end and the running back already start on opposite sides of each other, so that's going to help you and not give up a motion. What I mean by that is if you're in gun trips tight end, gun doubles, a lot of other formations to where the tight end and the running back stay on the same side, you have to give up a motion by your wide receiver to block or your running back to float to the other side. This you don't have to. So what we're going to do here just for a simple setup is put the X on a hitch and leave it like this. Okay, a couple things are nice on this play. The B route is the money route. Basically, that's going to stay under outside quarters as the RB goes up the field. If they were in a cover 2 situation, the RB would absolutely get into the inside of the safety, and it's an easy throw for you as well. I'm just going to slide right, ID left. You're going to see that this B is going to stay underneath this player, and you're going to be able to hit him and see how you caught that and got to the 40-yard line. We're currently at the 45, so that's an easy 15-yard gain. And I want to make sure that I show you how this looks on instant replay so you can understand it a little bit more. What you're going to see is that the inside receiver is going to go up the seam, which is going to drive back that quarter flat even more. Even if that player was not there, we'd still be able to throw it. We're just going to get less room to run underneath it. And look to the left side of the field. You've got that hitch, which a user has to jump. If the user does not jump, we're going to hit him all day. So that's basically why we have a 1-2 read. If the user jumps to the right side of the field, we hit the left. If they jump to the left side of the field, we're going to wait for this guy on the sidelines. We're going to throw it pretty easily with a lot of room, catch it, and get it. Okay, so that's the first route. I want to make sure we talk about that. The second route we're going to look at the play called doubles ins. Look at this B route. The B route goes and basically does like a corner stop, okay? Now we're going to do the same exact thing where we're going to go blitz everybody, bring them in the gaps, move these guys in, quarterback contain, and then what we'll do is just set up our outside quarters, and we'll move this guy down just so that he's in his face. And what we're going to do is move this guy down here and spy him, okay? So something like this. Now, with this route, we can do the same exact thing. We can put the X on a hitch. We can put the RB on a streak. And what you're going to end up seeing is that you're going to have a great opportunity to get more yards on this play because it goes further down the field. I typically will go to this once I've established that I'm picking up the blitz well. If you're struggling with the blitz, you don't want to do this play. You want to stick with the sluggo route, the sluggo play, because that plays a little bit quicker. So what we're going to do is we're going to slide right, ID left, go ahead, everybody gets picked up. You're going to see how that guy goes there. Now we can catch this ball, and we're going to get to about the 35-yard line. 5 additional yards that you got in the previous play. And a lot of times people will go to this on 3rd and long. If you're able to get 20 yards on that simple route, that's an easy first down conversion. They may not be in this until it's 3rd and 16, and you need a play to go to. That play is a really nice one to go to. The last route we're going to look at actually comes from the patch drag wheel. Now, the patch drag wheel, I typically like to have it where the ball is on the left hash when you're running this stock, because what you're going to be able to do is you're going to take this B route and you're going to motion him all the way to the outside. You see this route? This route is really nice because it has the ability to do the same thing as we did before. So we're going to max protect. Let me go ahead and set up this defense here. We're going to press. We're going to put X on the outside quarter. We're going to move this guy in, blitz all players. And let's make sure it's not Gilmore, it's Jones that needs to come in. Usually they'll do this before you even start it, right? And we'll do something like this where outside quarter, a lot of times when they see this, this is the guy that they're going to bring down for the inside quarter, and this is the guy that they're going to bring down here basically to user, right? So it's going to look like this. Now, same thing. We can slide right, we can ID left, and watch this route by the B receiver now, okay? Now, typically speaking, I'm going to change up these routes a little bit. I'll put the X on a streak. I'll put the RB on a hitch. And I'm just really just making myself a 1-2. I accidentally changed that route when I did that. So let me go ahead and just, now that the defense is all set, we'll go ahead and do this again. So all we're going to do here is audible to the patch drag wheel, move him over, RB hitch, X streak, block running back, block tight end, slide right, and ID left. Okay, so we're all good, right? So watch this B route. You're going to see that we're going to be able to pick this up. B route just sitting there, catch the ball, get all this room to get up the field. It's going to force your player to have to play differently. That's the whole point of this. If they can't go to this defense, then they're going to be basically stuck, okay? Now, what I want to do is one last thing here is I want to show you that we had a comment. A lot of times people struggle when they bring an 8th player, okay? So let's go ahead and show how to defend or basically block an 8th player, right? So we're going to do this. And what I mean by an 8th player is they're actually blitzing this player and they're coming in, right? So we're going to blitz this guy. So now they've got basically 8. And when they do 8, they're definitely doing quarters, right? So what they'll do is something like this where they're bringing this guy in. Hopefully I can get that guy to stay. And they're using this guy, okay? So I'll just put him on a inside 3rd just to make sure. Move this guy here, and I'll let this guy just go blitz, okay? So you can see that I am blitzing 8 players, okay? And I do want to make sure that this guy goes ahead is on his outside contain because now we can kind of show it. Well, with this offense, what's nice about it is that we don't have to worry about using this RB, okay? RB is somebody that we can use as a motion blocker, because you're going to see that on an outside quarter, that guy's still going to back up no matter what on this play. So sluggo is the play I would do for this. Move this guy over. I'm going to hike it here. We got all 8 guys there. The guy's going to come off. You're going to be able to throw the ball really easily to that guy and have an easy, successful play. So it's really about understanding how to block things, understanding what routes are going to get underneath other routes. We showed you the fade, the stutter fade on last video, and today we just want to show you a formation that you can have a lot of success running your base offense, where this is a great offense to run. And then when you need to have a solution-based play to get them out of that type of the defense that we're talking about, we go to these plays, and once they back off the blitz, then we go back to our normal offense. You need to have both of those type things right now in Madden 20 if you're a passer. And I wanted to kind of show you how this formation can really help you get that type of solution and allow you to, get into the fun plays of dotting your player up in different ways. Now, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure you check out these videos below for the most helpful Madden tips. If you're looking to learn from the best players in the world, head over to www.playbook.gg for the most detailed game plans in Madden.